Freaking Nasdaq today doing nothing but dealing death to everyone. Short, long, didn't matter. If you were in the way, you were getting steamrolled. How did I fare? Stick around. We'll talk about it. Cue the music! First of all, I want to take you back to yesterday. Yesterday was not a great day for me. Anytime I don't post an update video, you can rest assured it's probably a bad day for Russ. That gosh dang 300K account is going to be like the death of me. I got mad enough that I could have burnt my house down yesterday and I would have felt better. Such a soul stealer. I made over $18,000 alone yesterday. 18,227 I think is what I had made yesterday. I needed, like, literally, the way I have been trading this, I literally needed four more trades to be done. 4 more trades to be done with that thing. Maybe 6. I don't know. I've gotten a rhythm where I trade with 11 contracts with 8 ticks of take profit. I scalped my way to perfection yesterday until the very freaking end. I kept... Anyway, so I get short at this candle. We pop up. I take bad heat. I'm almost done. I get out. I go back in long. I go back in long, full throttle down, looking for the reversal to get out. I don't get it then. It rolls back off, comes back down, and blows me up. You talk about a soul dealer. If I would have just held the original ones, I would have been fine. I would have been in profit. I would have needed just a few more trades if I would have just held it, because I thought this was the move that we were fixing to get. It sold off all day long yesterday until the end, right? And I thought, okay, well, I got to get out of this because this is the move that I have been anticipating all day long, and I will ride this back to the sunset, and I will finally have this account in my possession. And it just wasn't meant to be. It stole my lunch. And it is what it is. That series right there made me so mad. I don't get mad very often making losses. I get upset, of course, right? You make a mistake, you lose a bunch of money, you're like, dang it, right? Damn, that hurt, and you move on. That actually was upsetting to me. That actually really got to me for quite a little bit. About an hour I stewed over this going, man, you idiot. Anyway, I am still going to get that account. Now, there is not an option. I will have that account or I will burn every freaking penny that I just collected in monies from the payout to get that account. It's a must. It's going to happen. And let me explain why. There is a reason to why. I don't want to sound braggadocious here. I don't want to sound cocky, arrogant. But in the mornings, scalping in the mornings for me, I am pretty much on it. I am money in the mornings, scalping. And I know, I shouldn't say that. I have a very, very good suspicion that I can very easily scalp my way to $1,000 day in about an hour in 5 trades with that account and put it away each and every single day. 5 contracts, 8 ticks, and 5 trades and put it away. I'm pretty confident in that. If I can crack off 18,227 in one day, I can crack off 1K a day. get in certain, obviously there's going to be variables to that, but that is my goal with that account. I just got to get to the other freaking side of it. Still upset. All right, so moving on to today, and I want y'all to take note of some things here. I'm going to put this back on the 1 minute chart. Okay, and if y'all trade at the NQ today, you already know. You already freaking know. But look at these candles. This is normal price action, right? So I'm going to zoom in on one of these candles. I'm going to zoom in on one of the bigger ones because actually this move right here was a pretty decent sized move. It was a decent sized breakout, right? That is 118.95. That is 23 points. That is a 23.1 minute candle. That is a good, decent size ripper of a candle. Here is another one. 07.16. That is a 9-point candle. That is a normal move for a candle. Okay? Here is another good one. 143 to 156. That is a 13-point move. That is a big candle. You get over here, and the Nasdaq was dealing straight venom. No, nobody saw. Well, somebody saw it coming. I sure as heck didn't see this coming. This plummet. This is 050. Actually, it's the bottom of this candle is 041. That is 111 points in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes. 6 minutes and 111 points. And then it turns around and it does it back the other way. Some of these and if you can't tell the exaggerated expression in my voice here, it was just unreal. I don't think I have seen price action like this was this afternoon on the Nasdaq. It was insane. Look at this candle right here. 32.79. That's a 5-point candle out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, and it just kept ripping back and forth and back and forth. And I don't know. Somebody said something about bank news. I think Nutty was talking about bank news, or somebody in his chat. That price action today, though, was gnarly. And if you were on the wrong side of it, you were getting absolutely demolished. Because one single one of those candles is enough to basically vaporize, what, $1,500 in a candle, $1,800 in a candle, or more for one contract. There was some. Anyway, it's a soul stealer. A soul stealer. So let's get into the P&L here. P&L, I want to go over yesterday's. So, besides blowing up that freaking 300K account, I lost my 2 funded accounts that I just took a payout on. But let's be honest here. Leaving yourself $600-700 in drawdown after taking a payout, that's, for me, the way that I trade, that is almost next to impossible to bring them back. Now, granted, I made a couple of trades yesterday and Monday and made what, like $85 in them. Yesterday I was up 40 something, and then I stepped in a mud hole. And instead of cutting it there and trying to maybe size up and get them back, I decided to hold on and ride it out, and well, they blew up. So they served their purpose. I made $4,000 off of them, so that was, what we'll call that, $200-300, and made $4,000 off of them. I will take that flip every freaking chance that I get. Hence the reason why I am still here, right? It's unfortunate. What's unfortunate was 2 weeks ago when I had them at $3,200, $3,100, or it's actually more than that. It was $3,800, $3,600, and then lost 1,000. Losing that 1,000 sealed their fate. Um, it is what it is. So yesterday, 191, 223, and 210, a total of $624. And then today, 324, 247, and 464. I'm going to talk about this one here in just a second. That gives me 10 days, trade it, and over the threshold in 2 of those accounts, they're ready for a payout. I do not have to trade them again until it is time to request a payout again. Obviously, I am going to. I want to run them back up to over $3,000. I gotta leave myself room, or else it's going to be one and dones. And I don't. That sucks. One and done doesn't need to happen. It just doesn't. It's not necessary. It doesn't need to happen. I want to talk about this right here. This was almost a catastrophe. Trading the 300K account, I use 10 contracts in that. And you can already see where I'm going with this. Okay? So I had already made $110 in this, $113 in this account, something like that. And then I guess I never changed it back to one contract instead of 10 contracts. I hit one trade for $385 or however much it was. Well, maybe there was $90. That would make more sense. $90 in there, and then hit the one trade for 385, and that gives us the 461 total. That could have been catastrophic. I'm sure when I get a payout or go to request a payout, this will probably be flagged because I never ever use max contracts ever on the 50Ks ever. It's so dangerous. All it takes is it going backwards just a little bit, and you're bad hurt with 10 contracts. Like bad hurt. Um, a 4-point move with 8 contracts is almost like $800. That's bad hurt. And God help you if it goes, one of those 10-point candles we seen, and then your account's basically gone. So I got incredibly lucky. It went right to the target when I got in. The 8 ticks, it gave it to me. What's bad though is I would have never noticed that until I would have not noticed that until, like, if it was coming backwards, until my account was basically gone. It wouldn't have registered with me until, and it's gone. Be like, what just happened? Oh, so I got insanely lucky to um, basically hit that. It was a good trade. I mean, it was a good trade. It wasn't me buying the dip 9 times. It wasn't, it went right to the target. But had it not, this would be a much different video. Anyway, there you go. So there's a recap of yesterday. There's a recap of today, and the importance of why I am busting my cans to get that 300K account in my possession. And again, so I don't want to take payouts on that 300K account. I say take payout. I don't want to take a payout for 2 whole payout cycles once I have it. If you can see where my thought process is going here of actually taking that and growing it and building it. And that really relies on not trading it in the after hours, not trading it probably past like 10, 11 o'clock, and not trading it in the European session. It has to be when the market is volatile, and the market is volatile the most in the mornings. with the exception of this afternoon. Holy cow. Anyway, that is all that I got. I appreciate y'all tuning in, and I will catch you next time. Take care.